Hello, first veggie food. Today I thought we'd make some noodles with some vegetables and some feta cheese. It's just an alternative to pasta. You know, when you're vegetarians, it's nice to have a different thing you can use as your carb. So what you need is any vegetables really. I really like using mushrooms. So plenty of mushrooms. I've got chestnut ones, but you can use any. The white ones are good as well, they're fine. I've got an aubergine as well today. I've got some baby corn and some broccoli. So, but any vegetables are good. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut down my broccoli, wash it, cut it down, well the other way around. I'm going to cut it down and wash it. And the baby corn, I'm going to wash that first as well and cut it probably to about 3 pieces each. And it's important, I think, to wash and dry your mushrooms way before you're going to use them. So I'll do that now, and I'll wash my aubergine and cut it down as well ready. So it's going to the noodles. I've got whole wheat noodles. I have. I've got a packet here, and I've got a pan ready with some water in. You won't need as much water as you do for pasta. Less, because noodles, they're smaller, they won't need as much water. This I think will feed 6 greedy people. And that's and I'll show you the feta while we're here. So I have Greek feta there. Any feta will do. We're only going to add that right at the end. So we'll add that when the dish is ready. Because if you put it in whilst it's still cooking, it will melt down and you won't be able to see it whilst you're cooking. It's nice to be able to see a bit of feta at the end. So we just cut down our broccoli like this. I'm going to cut it down smaller after I've got the main bit off the stalk. Ideally about this size. Just because it won't taste that pleasant in the noodles, because all the other vegetables will be quite small. But any vegetables would be nice. Peas, frozen peas are really nice in noodles. Sweet corn. Just got to get all your vegetables in there. It's lots of excuses to eat your vegetables really nicely, make really nice fresh food. Let's do the baby corn next, and then we can wash it all together. Oh dear, some of the broccoli looks bigger than the others, but never mind, it's a no fuss deal. So these just snap off. What we'll do with our vegetable that we're going to boil is not cook it too long, because we want it nice and crisp, so we've got a bit of crunch in our dish. It will all go in with the noodles, so there won't be too many dishes. Just washed our mushrooms, letting them dry. Just come and shake them about every now and then. And just washed our aubergine. I'm going to keep it whole because I think it might get a bit dark, and when I'm about to use it, I'll slice that down, because these vegetables will be grilled. Start heating our water up. Get it nice and hot. Wash our vegetable that's going to go into the water, the vegetable that we're going to boil. So we'll just start, the vegetable that we're going to grill, we'll just start cutting that down, slicing it. I'm going to do this as thin as I can. So we've got one aubergine, just sliced thinly. Well, the aubergine's ready. So the next stage is to get some olive oil, and we're going to put them in, paint the aubergines and the mushrooms with olive oil. Salt out, we'll need it later. You can do this two ways. You can either use like a George Foreman grill or a grill pan, or both if you want to get it done quicker. I'm going to try with the George Foreman grill first, because it's got more work surface space, so I might get it done quickly there. So I'll just start painting these aubergines. I can just they've got a nice char grill taste on them. It's worth doing in a grill like that. Sometimes I just boil them when I'm making them in pasta, but it does give it a bit extra taste. It is worth it if you've got the time. If you haven't, you can just boil in with your other veg. Just slicing my mushrooms as thinly as I can. Sometimes they're not going all the way across and there's like little bits, but don't worry. It all cooks as long as it's quite thin. Just going to put my aubergines now onto the nice hot grill. Just preheated it up. There's a load, so I'm going to have to probably overlap some of them. It's quite a lot of it. Hard to believe this is all one aubergine. There's a whole load of veg, so what I'm going to do, I've just started heating up the grill pan that goes on the hob, and I'm going to do some on that as soon as it's hot. I was thinking of doing the mushrooms on there, but I've got to finish these aubergine off as well. So actually what I'll do the mushrooms, which I haven't oiled yet. So I'll oil them quickly and then I'll put them on the one on the hob. It's hot. Yeah, there's a sizzle there. It was quite hard to paint the mushrooms, so what I did, I drizzled the oil on top and then just started mixing with my hands, because it's quite fast cooking as well, so it was taking too long that way. Hopefully these cook quite quickly on here. Mushrooms tend to release water, but the fact that I washed them earlier and let them dry properly, hopefully that helps. That there's not too much water that needs to evaporate, which will just take a bit longer to cook then. I know it seems like we use a lot of oil, but that you're not cooking with any other sauce, so that's going to give you that it'll provide a liquid and a bit of sauce, just with a lot more, mostly taste it's going to give you in your noodles. And it's olive oil, so it's good for you. So these ones smell like they're cooking along just fine. So we've got real char grill there. I'm going to pop those out just after I put my boiled veg into my hot water. If it's all too much and all together for you. Just grill your vegetables first, and when you need them, just pop them in the microwave, and they'll be as good, just as good. Yeah, these look cooked, so I'm happy with those. Because we did them thinly, it only takes a few minutes. These are sizzling away nicely. Let's just try to turn them around a bit. The vegetable, I'm just going to cook that for about 3 or 4 minutes before I add the noodles. Try to put them back flatly so they can cook all over. And I'll put the rest of my vegetables back onto the grill one more time. There's enough for one more go. Hopefully it all comes together at the same time. So the noodles I've just broke down a bit. You don't have to break them down. I just think it's easier when you're eating. So there's 6 nests, the whole packet of noodles there. The mushrooms are doing nicely, sort of drying up and char grilling there. I haven't moved them around too much either, giving them the opportunity to cook nicely. Just putting the noodles in. I've got no water in this, I've got no salt in this water. I have got some water in the water. That's about 3 minutes gone there. So I think the noodles take about 5 minutes, so I'll put that on 5 minutes there. Let them cook away. I'm going to turn the mushrooms off. They look ready now. They're cooking really lovely. So they'll be ready to pop into the pan when we've done, into the big pan, so we can mix better in there. Then you can just go and mix really happily there, because you won't be worried that you're going to spill bits. Move around a bit. See what's going on in the grill? Oh, they're coming along as well. It's always nice when you get this char grilled effect. It does taste nice. It's a bit of hassle because it's quite fast, but it's worth it if you can do it. I'll let them cook on a bit for a minute or so. Here, I'm going to use all of it. It's for 60 people. I think a little bit of water comes out, so I'm just going to drain that, put it over the sink. Sorry, Alfred. Alfred helping me out with the washing here. Nothing too exciting water-wise, but it's better than getting it out onto the work surface. So just use the. With feta, I try to always make cubes, but it tends to just crumble. So let's see whilst I'm using it, and that's fine because crumbled feta is really nice. I'll just do it into the plate, save on washing for Alfred. There you go. We've got plenty of crumbly bits there and some cubes, which is nice combination. That's all ready. is all ready here. I'll take that out and put it onto our plate. Oh, I'm just going to take a second to show you. I'm going to use some cheese seeds right at the end. It's omega-3 it gives you. It's a natural thing. I got it from Holland and Barrett, and it's good for vegetarians. It gives you fibre, protein and omega-3 without eating fish, so it's really great for vegetarians. I've also got some seed mix. So I usually use about half a packet, and I've got half left. I'm just going to put that as a garnish right at the end. So it's got various seeds in. It's easier than getting all the different ones and then having to mix them up yourself. Drained the veg after the 5 minutes. Adding the salt. Get the vegetables in. Cheese seeds. You can put as much or as little as cheese seeds as you like. They do tell you on the packet what quantity, what a portion is. As you can see, I sort of just wing it. That's everything in there. Just give it a good stir. Just putting the seed mix on after I've done the portions. Just adding the feta, splitting it between 6. The completed noodles with veg and feta. Let's see what we have here. So good. Lovely combination of salty feta. Maybe I could have added a bit less salt myself because the feta is quite salty. And the crunch of the seed mix and the crunchy vegetables.